This this little girl is Vanessa the Finessa. She's my daughter. And today she's wearing her little Grateful Dead onesie. Her name's Vanessa, about in the same sense that my name's Clyde, but um, that's her name for now. Yeah, she likes seeing herself on camera. But the Grateful Dead onesie is appropriate because today we're talking about Ron Wassups. He is a guy who has a pretty radical idea of what he thinks is the right approach, and it's in violation of conventional bridge thought pretty significantly. So let's talk a little bit about his style. So here's a hand that would generally be classified as giving a very awkward rebid or requiring a very awkward rebid. You've opened a diamond, partner's bid a spade, and now you have to do something. Now, the one thing that you can really never do here is bid two hearts, so that's clear. That's not an option. So otherwise, you have to find some other call. Now, traditionally, this problem is solved by bidding either two diamonds or two clubs. Okay. Obviously, two diamonds one would tend to expect longer diamonds, and two clubs one would expect to be a four-card suit. So that's why this is so awkward. Okay. So Ron came up with a different idea. Let's just bid one no trump. Now, of course, this is a cardinal sin in bridge. You cannot rebid a no trump with a singleton in your partner's suit. Well, any singleton, but you just can't do something like this. And the interesting thing about this is that this is not, I'm talking about it like it's a revolutionary idea. In reality, if you set someone down at the table who knew only enough about bridge to know that they couldn't bid two hearts, they would bid one no trump, probably. Right? It's only after they're chastised, you can't do that, you can't bid a no trump with a singleton, that then they think that they've done something wrong. Now you're catching on. Ron isn't actually a real person. He's just an acronym. Rebid one no trump with a singleton in partner suit. See? Of course, this depends on us being able to think in bridge terms of no trump as being one word. But I think we can allow that. So what's going on here? I mean, why is Ron wanting to do this? Um, well, I see this situation as having sort of two components. There's two ways to think about what's going on. The first is that rebidding a no trump is going to allow you to play in what I would claim is your uh, most likely best contract. Meaning when partner has some hand that he doesn't intend to bid again on. Um, I mean, take the original hand, make one of your hearts a spade. You rebid a no trump. Everybody rebids a no trump on that hand. What's the difference? Why do you want to rebid a no trump on that hand and not the one that you have? Why is there a difference? Is the hand not going to play as well in no trump now? Maybe a little bit. I mean, but is it? Why do we want to play two of a minor? I mean, we have 5 diamonds, 3 clubs. We have 5 diamonds and 3 clubs the other way too. We move one major suit card. Why do we want to play two of a minor? I mean, this is I'm claiming this at any form of scoring. I would do it at any form of scoring. But I mean, particularly at match points, I mean, you want to play the chance that you have no 8 card fits reasonably high at this point, and you want to play a 7 card fit and a minor rather than a no trump. Why? I mean, that boggles the mind. I can't imagine why on earth we'd possibly want to do that. Okay, so I think that you're going to if you don't take advantage of the opportunity to possibly play one no trump now, it's going to be lost forever. And I just don't see it's too precious of a thing to just be zipping past like it doesn't matter. Okay. Now partner can have a variety of hands. Maybe partner has like 6 spades. A partner has 6 spades, you'll bid him again. No matter what we do, right? Your partner opens a diamond, you have 6 spades, you bid a spade. And let's say you have a weak hand. Whatever he does, you probably bid 2 spades. Doesn't matter, right? If he doesn't have 6 spades, he shouldn't bid them again. He could have 5. But what is the fundamental rule of bridge or something? You should never rebid a 5-card suit. Now some people would say, well, yeah, but if my partner opened a no trump, I would transfer to spades with 5. Yeah, but you've already shown them in this auction. When your partner opens a no trump, he could have 4 spades, he could have 5 spades, he could have like a good 3-card spade suit. When he's opened another suit and then you've shown spades, and he said he didn't want to play there, he doesn't have any of those things. So yeah, I mean, you might miss a 5-3 fit. It's possible. But partner also has the ability to periodically raise when he thinks that looks right. And for every 5-3 fit you miss, you play a ridiculous 5-2 fit. Another issue with opening a no trump, the different hypothetical auction where, say, I've opened a no trump and you have, say, a hand with 5 spades, is that you probably don't have a very good hand if you're just wanting to sign off somewhere. And so I don't have the sufficient entries to establish your suit if it's not being used as trump. So that's why I don't see these situations as analogous. I don't. Let me put it like this. I don't care whether my partner rebids a no trump with singletons or not. I do not rebid 5-card suits in an auction that begins 1 of something, 1 spade, 1 no. I do not bid 2 spades on a 5-card suit. I don't do that. Some people do. I don't. So I don't really think that is the right thing. But okay, the other component of this is, well, all right, yeah, okay, I get it. Maybe 1 no trump looks like it might be a pretty good contract, and yes, I have to lay this upon the altar of whatever it is that I'm gaining by rebidding something else. But it destroys the integrity of the bid. You know, if I'm bidding a no trump with singletons, then, you know, partner just doesn't know what to expect from my hand when I bid a no trump. Okay, so this is a fairly legitimate. So if we're agreeing then at this point that it is a gain in the other sense, right? The ability to possibly play 1 no trump is a significant gain, and so now we're just thinking about is it worth it or not? And I think in the second area, it's really it's something of a wash. I don't even really think it's a wash. I think it's still an advantage. I'll explain why. Yes, if I'm opening a diamond and rebidding a no trump, or opening anything and rebidding a no trump with a singleton in your suit, you will not know when I rebid a no trump whether I have one or two or maybe three. Um, but look what you gain on the other side of it. If I opened, if the alternative on the hand that I showed you was to rebid two clubs, I'm rebidding a three card suit. If I'm not willing to do that, then at least when I open a diamond and rebid three clubs, guess what? I actually have a club suit. So you see, what you lost in some amount of knowledge about my hand in a hypothetical auction, you would gain in a different one. If I open a diamond and I rebid two diamonds, or open a club and rebid two clubs, I have six. Definitely a six card suit. And in that way, because otherwise I just rebid a no trump. I don't have to. I don't have to open a club and rebid two clubs on a hand with it's like 1, 4, 3, 5. When you bid a spade, I'll bid a no trump, and so you think of what that gains you. I mean, what if you have a hand that you're looking for slam, and knowing that I have a six card minor, it makes all the difference. I mean, is there some artificial ask that you can? Well, do you have five or six clubs? You open the suit, you bid it again, right? So you don't know that, but via this process, via rebidding a no trump on hands, possibly with singleton in your partner's suit, you have increased the integrity of your other bids. And now so like as I was sort of hinting at, this isn't the only distribution with which I would do this. One of them that I see a lot is like that everybody wants to do this, bid this hand in a way that would have never occurred to me. Say you have like your 1, 3, 4, 5, and sort of weakish. So basically, you have four diamonds and five clubs. People love opening this hand of diamond and rebidding clubs, and I mean, this is just and I mean, I'm not saying this is something that like people who don't know what they're doing do. This is like good players think this is like a great idea. I mean, really, you want to open a diamond and rebid two clubs, and this could be five clubs and four diamonds, or it could be five diamonds and three clubs. How in the hell is partner supposed to work out the potential minor suit disparity? Yeah, so I mean, he doesn't know whether you have one or two spades. What's the problem? If he has six, he bids them again. If he doesn't have six, he doesn't bid them again. I don't see why this is so hard. I really don't. So, another point that we might have not noticed on this hand is if you go back to the hand that we had, you might have noticed we had four hearts, and you can't bid the hearts directly, but it's possible partner has four hearts with you, and that the right contract is actually not one no trump, but two hearts or something. Well, if you rebid two clubs or two diamonds, guess what? Partner can't bid two hearts. He can't. I mean, unless he has a good hand. Rebid a no trump. Two hearts isn't forcing. He can bid two hearts. You can play two hearts. And this will be a big two hearts to find. I mean, this is, you have a stiff spade and partner's 5-4 in the majors. Trust me, you want to be in hearts on this hand. And that allows you to get to hearts. I mean, how silly are you going to feel when you play two diamonds in a 5-2 fit, or two clubs in a 3-3 fit with a 4-4 heart fit? I mean, that's absurd. I mean, and anyway, I'm blown away by that we're doing this at match points. I mean, no trump and the majors, that's it, that's where we want to be. Why are we stretching to rebid minors? Now, you can also make the distribution a little less problematic. Take the original hand and give me a hand like that. I have one less. Move a diamond and make it a heart, basically. So I've opened a heart. Partner bids a spade. I've got a stiff spade. I've basically got four of one minor. So let's say four diamonds. Then yeah, I could bid two diamonds, but I could also bid a no trump. Partner doesn't seem to have a heart fit. I mean, if he does, he's getting ready to tell me anyway. So why not bid a no trump first? I mean, in case that's where we need to play it. Why not? I mean, with the same distribution, say a doubleton spade and a doubleton club, I'd bid a no trump. When I'm probably in trouble in clubs the second they start leading them. But if I actually have three clubs and some ability to actually absorb the suit when they lead it and be okay, now I don't want to bid a no trump anymore. Now that I have my hands actually better for it. So I'm not sure I really understand this. And furthermore, let's say the partner has a good hand. I mean, give him, I don't know what his hand, some other kind of hand. It could be a variety of different things. If he has a good hand, there's always time to explain the situation later. Diamond, spade, no trump. He makes some sort of forcing bid, and then bids spades, and I never ever support spades. Let's say we're playing two-way new minor. He bids two diamonds, I bid two no trump, or I would bid two hearts if I had four hearts. He bids two spades, I bid two no trump or three clubs or something. He bids three spades. If I never, ever, ever support spades, I don't have spades. It's easy enough to figure out when I have a good hand, or excuse me, when partner has a good hand, whether or not you actually have a doubleton spade. You just create a force and find out.